today we're going to be talking about the HasLab Marvel Legends Marvel Classic Ant-Man. Yes, this is a very big box, coming in at 28 inches long and 14.5 inches tall. This thing will fill up your mailbox quick. So let's get it on the scale and see how much this thing weighs while it's in the shipper box. Okay, this thing is coming in at 12 pound, 5.8 ounces. So let's get it out of the shipper box and look at the inside box.
Hey, open, damn it, open!
It's a big old box. So what I'll do is show you the front, sides, and the back here, all displayed. And when we want to take this out of the box, all we'll simply do is cut the single strip of tape here at the top. That's right. This big old item here only comes with one strip of tape. Just simply open up the tabs. And then what I'll do is take this up and pull it away. Here's the instructions. So we can see that giant man here comes in this big plastic, and we got a couple of antenna, and we got a smiley crazy face. And I know you might have seen these in other places. That's fine. I would expect it. Wow, these eyes. Really, man. Crazy. And then we'll go ahead and pull him out of the little plastic and take this and push it toward the back. He's standing on his toes. So let me get this and we'll take him out of the bag. So simply pull that off. Take these feeties and voila. Pull that out and then straighten it out. Wow. Very nice. Now, some Marvel fans said they would not get this Hasbro Lab version, this HasLab, because, you know, all the hoop and holla. I don't see the problem with it. So we'll just take these accessories, get a little snapshot, and put it right here. Very cool. Let's turn on this light here. Wow. Let me extend on up a little bit, and you can see some of my shelves in the back. Very cool looking dude. Now with that antennae pack, you get a couple of options. You can either do the white or the black. You can see them here. And you get a couple of options for the black. And just two options for the white. And a very cool looking figures. Now we also have the zombie face. Well, if you want to do the zombie, that is up to you. I have the Marvel Universe version of that. So that's what I use for my zombies shelf. Very cool. Now we just need a what if Giant-Man version. Which, you know, I would love to see that version as well. So yeah, this is a tall dude. Now he is coming in just under 2¼ inches tall. Very nice. Now as we look at them, I will zoom in on the section so we get a better look, because just showing you from this angle is just a little wrong. So let's go ahead and take a look at the head. Now, like I said before, you get options for this white version or the black version. If I was going to do the zombie version, I would definitely use black like this, like so. Now, if you're wondering how you remove the face or remove these are just simple pegs. You can just sit there and plug them in and leave them in there. that is up to you. You see here the white version versus the black. Just the same. Now simply all you do is on the side here, we have these little pegs that fit into these slots. All you do is simply remove that and then just slide it back. And then there you go. So you can see all you do is just remove the face. And you also have the option for the eyes that fit in here, just like so. So you would take the face that you're going to use, and let's just take one of these that I have not used yet. And we just sit here and put the angry face on. And simply all you do is just take this part here, slide it over the face, and then line it up and reattach it in the front to get that all there. So here we have the angry face, and we have the white antennae, just like he would be on the cover of this. And you can use different eyes if you wanted to. They do fit. Now these are not that bad crazy. I have seen some crazy eyes that they had before, and you have the options here of these other eyes as well. So like I say, we have this face, we have this face, and this face for the normal looking Giant-Man. Depends on which one you want. The Psycho Killer, the hey, okay, I'm going to think about that. And then the hey, I don't like that. So it's like I say, it is up to you on which version you're going to use. Like I say, you can use this set of eyes, or even this set of eyes. Now just, it's up to you which version you are going to use. I'm going to use probably the normal looking version, and I probably will use this snarling face here. So we can see here we have this version. Just simply, let me just pop those out so you can see there's a little recess here. It's also there. Just simply take this and put it in there. Like I say, the eyes don't look that bad on this one. I got lucky, it seems. So I'll just take this, form this over the head, straighten it out, and reattach it to underneath this, straighten up these whiskers. Now the head itself can look all the way around, right and left. Now as far as up, gets a pretty good up and down. So pretty nice articulation there. Now these straps here just fold on. They look like it goes all the way down. We can just move down here like this. We can see these straps goes on through this belt, and this belt, it was up a little high, so moved it down to where it should be. So yeah, so here we have the Y, and as we look at the back, we have the Y just like it is in the front. Pretty good back here. Now we have this extra articulation here in the arms, and you'll hear that ratcheted stuff for that. So we get a pretty good backhand here for the arms, which is very nice. Now we also in the front get this extra bit here, so he can pretty much clap his hands almost just a little in, and we could get that in there. But yeah, so yeah, he can actually, like he's going to do the popping of his knuckles. That is very nice, very cool. The hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now he does have a bicep swivel, a double bend in that elbow, and you'll hear that ratcheting clicking sound with that. We have a huge peg hinge for this hand, thumb that has this type of articulation. We've got a peg for each one of these fingers. so you can rotate them around, and we got this little bit of extra bit there. Now each one of these fingers has its own peg, 1, 2, 3, so you can fold it into a somewhat glove. We can see we get here, just take it, fold it in. So not that bad, just have to work with it and make sure you don't pop it off, because this would be a very bad thing, right? Now as you can see, each one of these hands only, our fingers only go in so far, so you have to rely on those pegs here to go as much as they can. So may not be the tightest fist, but it is still movable hands, which is nice. Not like the Galactus. I would have liked a little bit more like Galactus, but you know, you get what you get. But he can do a pretty good fist here. The thumb goes in as well. You can see here we got that little bit of extra stuff we can get. So not that much of a full tight grip fist, but you can just play around with it and get nice of one. So you can see here, looks like he's getting ready for the kung fu grip, hold of a gun kind of thing. Now as far as his waist goes, we can just move this down just a little bit more, go circle in on that waist. So here we have articulation. We have a hinge here that will allow his back to go back a little bit, and we have this ball jointed hinge here, so we get a little bit of movement there, and we can do it forward. Very nice. You hear that nice ratcheting sound. Say pretty good. Now he can turn on that, and I'm not really seeing it here at the waist because of that articulation. Lifting the belt up so I can see if we have any. It looks like we don't, so we get a pretty good walking like a zombie would from the old movies. But yeah, no waist swivel that I'm seeing, but we just get the top part that swivels. Now as far as his legs are concerned, get a pretty good decent split out of his. Not very much, but whenever his legs are together, they're in a normal shape. Now he can only move his legs back so much because of this little booty catch right here, but forward he can do a pretty good catch. Now he does have a double bend in the knee, and as far as his ankle is concerned, he has that forward and back rotation, a toe bend, very nice. Can turn it a little bit side to side, and his feet have all of the stuff. And guess what? Very nice looking shoes. Treads on those are nice. So let's get him all standing back. What are my thoughts on this guy? Yeah, it's a great figure. Worth the cost? I don't think any toy is really worth the cost that we pay for them. I think we buy them just because we are devoted to the actual lines and the figures and our heroes and the villains, because they are who they are, and in the comics they come alive in our imagination. But hey, not a bad looking figure. You know, I definitely would recommend them if you are an Avengers fan, the Hank Pym, or even just want it for the Marvel's zombie line. Now I saw where a couple of viewers have used it with the Marvel Selects zombies. That's cool. I personally don't own any of these zombies. The only ones I have are the Marvel Legends So as always, to remember, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.